Yo's good guys, I'm gonna be making a tier list on all the enchants in game right now. I'm gonna be ranking them on their viability in chime and ganking and their obtainability as well. Matter of fact, I haven't seen one of these videos in a while. Hold on, let me check real quick.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
Damn, it's been a minute, but thankfully y'all got me though, so you know what I'm saying. We gonna get this ranking starting. We got, you know, S, A, B, and C, and then we got don't use, bro. If it's in don't use, bro, trust me, do not use it, bro. That shit is garbage. Garbage. Anyways, we're gonna get on to the first one. We got Vampirism. Now, if you asked me like 4 months ago, I would have told you, bro, Vampirism is the best enchant in the game. But wait, hold on. Bro, Vampirism, what did they do to you, man? I ain't gonna lie, bro. You have to sit in the C tier for now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Right now, we got Storm. Storm is really bad right now. First off, you need it to be raining to do extra damage, which makes it not viable in time at all. And the stun on it makes such little impact that it's not even worth going. Like a normal in M1 can interrupt what it's interrupting, so I just say it's not worth it. It's a 5-second cooldown, bro. Come on. Hey, now we got our first S ring. We got Stone, bro. It's one of my personal favorites, you know. The new rework for Stone basically makes it so instead of putting the weight on your crit, it puts it on your M1s, and so that basically makes your M1s do more posture damage. Next up, we got Solar. Now, this is a slept on enchant, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not that good. So basically right now there's a bug where if you use it, it basically just steals all of your tempo and it goes through block 2, which is insane, bro. I can't lie to you. So that shit for sure needs a nerf. But right now, I mean, it's not that good, but I mean, you can use it if you really want to. Next up, we got Seer. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, Seer is kind of buns. And you might be asking, like, well, I thought it gave you like 40% pen. Well, if you actually get hit once while you have all the stacks up, it gets rid of all your stacks. So you gotta play hella defensive, and it's just such a bad playstyle to get into, bro. Unless you're on, like, Ice Dagger. But there's so much better options for an Ice Dagger that it wouldn't even matter. Now we got a fan favorite. We got Providence Thorns. Now this enchant is the best for progging. It might be one of the best for PvE, and honestly, it's the best all around. I mean, I wouldn't say it's good in PvP, but in like terms of this video, we're going like PvP and stuff. So I'd say that this is an A tier enchant. Now we got a personally favorite one, you know, we got Obfuscation. Now this is actually my main enchant and a lot of people's main enchant. I've been seeing a lot of people in time be running this, and even in Overworld. So Obfuscation, basically after the rework, instead of granting you chip damage, it gives you your base damage back. But instead, you know, you still get your speed boost and all that. You just get no more chip damage. So I mean, it's like alright, but I mean, it's not as good as it used to be. Like, if you told me like before the rework, it was an easy S, but now it's like I'll give it like a high A. Next up is Nemesis. Now, what I've seen from this weapon is that it's really strong on Hubris and maybe some other medium weapons like Gear's Cleave or something like that. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put this in like low A tier, maybe B tier, just because like it's not viable on a lot of weapons, but the ones it is viable on, it's definitely worth it. So I'm gonna put it, you know, low A. Now Metal's our next S tier. Now Metal is super busted. If you've ever fought a demon in Chime, you already know. But basically, based on your weapon investment, that's how much durability it takes out of your armor, or your opponent's armor. So I'd say, you know, it's pretty good on most weapons, not on light weapons, not gonna lie, but on most weapons it's pretty good, so I'm gonna have to give that an S tier easily. Next, we got one of the best enchants in the game, Astral. Now, the Moon's Eye Eerie basically made it so this enchant is super easy to get now. Like before, back then, back when it was rare, I would have probably put it in like A tier just because of how hard it was to get. But now that like everyone can get it, bro, it's an easy S, bro. Ain't gonna lie to you. Next up, we got Curse of Rhaemen's Ember. So basically, this is a better Deto. So every M1, it pretty much procs like a type of blazing. But on the 5th M1, it can either proc Deto or it can give your enemy temp HP. Which, you know, it's good, but it also has a fat downside. But at the same time, the downside, it's not really like that bad, you know what I'm saying? So it's a pretty good enchant in my opinion. It's an easy, you know, mid A tier. Now it's time for the best enchant in the game. We got Nightbringer. Now Nightbringer steals ether and gives it back to you, and it also procs nullifying clarity, which also gives you an extra 5% on each M1. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is down, like hands down the best enchant right now. You can't change my mind. Next up, we got Grim. Now Grim is basically just a better, or not a better, it's like a downgraded Astral. So I mean, if you can't get Astral, you know, just use Grim. I mean, I don't really see any other use, so I'm gonna put that in B. Next up, we got Wild, and I know what y'all may be thinking, Wild's kind of buns, but hear me out. After it got buffed a couple months ago, now it deals 85% of the base attack damage in AoE. So basically, if you were to hit your enemy for like a bar, it would hit your enemy for like probably like 17% just in AoE damage, and it won't hit your allies either, so it's pretty good. And it's good in PvE too, so I'm gonna have to put that in like B. Next up, we got Garbage. Both those, bro, they're terrible. Alright, so basically the first one, when you block, you know, Curse of Repulsion makes it push back. And the second one's a new one, it's called Parasols Blight. And basically after you grip someone, it spawns like an Alpha Shark or a fucking Brood Lord. It's terrible. Do not run any of those. Next up, you know, this one looks like Nettle, but we got Blazing. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's just the worst Nightbringer. Like, it literally doesn't even proc nullifying clarity. I don't know why you'd run it over like any other enchant in the game, but yeah, bro, it's like, it's usable, okay, but it's pretty bad, bro. Hey, next up, we got one of my personal favorites. You know, we got Deto. Now, I'm not gonna lie, bro, Deto just deserves its place in high A tier. It's been so good since like almost the very start of its release. And I mean, it has everything, you know, it has damage, insta grip, AoE. Like, what can't you do with it, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, it's obvious, like mid A tier right there. Next up, we got Curse of the Bloodthirsty. I'm not gonna lie, bro, this enchant is so mid. This literally went from being one of the best enchants in the game to being the worst. It literally has like no more damage buff, or it does, but it's like so insignificant that it doesn't even matter. And the air swing is just so meta that, bro, like, what's the point of even running it if you can just get like another free damage boost, bro? It's not worth it. Next up, we got the Void enchant. Now, this is a new curse that basically it applies the Void, and whoever has the Void on them and gets gripped gets instantly sent to the depths. But it also stains your thing as well, kind of just like NLK. So I mean, it's not that good. You have to do like a whole trial to activate it anyways, or else it won't do anything. So it's kind of mid. I'd put it in like B tier because it's like kind of viable for ganking, but yeah. Now we got another curse. So this curse is actually better than the last curse. However, this curse actually can affect your total HP. So I'd only run it if you're like tankier, but I mean, because it does a percentage of your HP to your opponent, but it can also do a percentage of your HP to yourself. So I don't know if it's like that good, but I mean, I'm gonna just keep it in B tier because I haven't really been playing with it, but I know it's like, it's all right. Next up, bro, just back it up, bro. Just back it up. Ooh, two garbage ones back to back. We got Harrowing and Heroism. The only viable one here is Harrowing, bro. Heroism doesn't even work. I'm sorry to tell y'all. If you've been running Heroism, bro, it doesn't even work right now. I'm sorry to tell you. And Harrowing, it's completely useless. It literally doesn't do anything. So, Mr. Fire. But here we got Elastic. You know, Elastic, bro, it's so trash. I'm not gonna lie. I'd put it in don't use, but it still has some viability. It's kind of like a noob stomper, so I mean, if you're trying to noob stomp, it's a low elo, I mean, I'd use it, but it's pretty trash. I wouldn't recommend. Next up, we got the Fish Build enchant. Now, this enchant's actually OP. It's basically what it sounds like. It's literally just Gluttony. You just take all their food, and bro, if you've ever been in a water gank, you know how bad this shit is to fight. I'm not gonna lie, bro, you'd be losing all your food in a minute if you fight one of these. And like, it's just really bad. Like, as soon as you run out of food, bro, you're cooked. I'm not gonna lie. So that's like, I'll put that top of B tier just because that doesn't really have viability outside of ganking, but or water. So yeah. Next up, we got another meta enchant. We got Curse of Unbidden. Now, this is actually one of the better enchants, but I'd say it's not really that useful off of Light Weapon. But Light Weapon Garbrick is the best thing in the, or one of the best things in the game right now. So you know what I'm saying. Curse of the Unbidden does actually help on that. So unless you like your crit, I mean, the new enchant wouldn't be better for a light weapon, but I'm just saying Unbidden, you know, it's pretty good. Next up, we got a popular one around like average players. We got Tears of Edenkite. Now, Tears of Edenkite's a pretty solid like basic enchant. I'm not gonna lie, this works on pretty much every weapon with like somewhat decent critical. It works so good on Great Maul too with the extra stun at the end, so it can almost confirm it. But I mean, yeah, it's just like a really solid enchant, and I recommend it if you don't know what enchant to pick. But yeah, it's just really solid. Next up, we got NLK. Now, NLK is still one of the greatest ganking monsters I've seen, or enchants I've seen. It still works great with the Zerg Flames, and the healing goes crazy. I did hear that it got nerfed, which does bump it down a bit, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but it's still like B tier. The only downside is it's not really like viable outside of ganks, and like in Chime, it's literally disabled. So I mean, yeah, but use it at your own risk. Next up, we got the Cheese Lord enchant. Now, bro, this enchant is so good for cheesing. I don't know if you've ever seen like a cheese build that just sits on top of like a metal rampart and just throws it at you or like spam stuff. But bro, I promise you, it is so annoying. I'm not gonna lie, I'd put it in don't use, but I'm not gonna lie, there is some good viability in it. So I'm just gonna put it in the middle of C, you know, just above Storm, because it is better than Storm. Next up, we got one of the most underrated ones in my opinion. We got Deffered. Now, Deffered actually stacks, like, it stacks damage multipliers as it goes. Even Six Luke said that this is one of the literal best enchants. Not gonna lie, I'd put it bottom of A tier just because it does get outshined by other ones. But I mean, just look at it, bro. It's super good. Now, before we get to the last, we got Umbral Knight. Now, Umbral Knight used to be the best PvE enchant for like I don't know, I said a good month, but then, you know, the bug obviously got patched, so, you know what I'm saying, now it's kind of just like a C tier, you know what I'm saying, it's not really good, so I'm gonna just put in C tier. It doesn't really have use, I mean, a little bit of extra damage, but that's about it. Now, finally, we got the drippiest enchant for last. We got Chilling. Now, Chilling is actually a pretty decent enchant, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely gets outshined by the Nightbringer, but I mean, it still procs the Nullifying Clarity. And the, what's it called? That one where you can't roll? That talent with it is so good, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This is still like a fan favorite. It's been good forever, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm still gonna put it in the middle of B tier just because, you know, I think the enchants above it are just way better than it, but at the same time, it's still the drippiest enchant, one of my favorites. If you guys ended up enjoying this tier list, make sure y'all hit the like button. And to be honest with you, every enchant is basically up to preference. You know, I basically wouldn't use any enchant under C, and definitely none in the don't use section, but B, A, and S, you know, they're all very valuable enchants, so, you know, go whatever like your build's meant for, and you know what I'm saying. Have a nice time.